We good, man. Welcome back to the Green Room, man. We here with another dope episode today. You know, we all about celebrating our people, lifting our people up, making sure our people get a platform where they can come and talk about what they doing, man, and how they got to where they got. So I'm Erks, of course. I mean, y'all know who I am. You know what I'm saying? We here. Go ahead, Ash.
And I'm Ash, like Erk said.
I'm Nikea, also known as Lady Love.
All right, let's go, Lady Love. All right, we got some love in the building today. You know, we need that kind of energy. All right, man, so let's go. Where we at today with it, Ash?
All right, so y'all know how we like to start our episodes off. We like to start them off with a little segment called Wake and Bake.
Let's go.
Now, Wake and Bake, you know, we just like to talk about some things that's going on in the world. And if you have been existing for the last couple of days, then you already have to know what's going on with this Silicon Bank collapse.
That shit crazy.
It is crazy. Because, you know, a lot of people have never heard of the Silicon Valley Bank, but it was apparently the 16th largest bank in the world.
Silicon Valley is where, like, a lot of tech startups been getting their initial investments and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So, like, your Lyfts, your Ubers, all of these different little companies that have been popping up over the last few years. Silicon Valley is where the initial investors and engineers been to create that shit. You know what I'm saying? So with their bank collapsing, you know, tech is like drives the world right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So with their bank collapsing, a lot of the people that been trying to probably go and shift over there to try to get this shit off the ground, it got them questioning shit now. And like the 16th largest bank in the world, bro. Mm-hmm. Like that's crazy. So I guess basically they got to a point where they were trying to sell securities to try to make sure that they had enough money for all of the people that had their money in that bank, or like all of the tech startups that been growing and their money been growing.
Right.
It's like $200 billion, some crazy amount of money like that. And so once the investors got word of this, everybody started running. They're like, hey, matter of fact, let me get me. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like y'all boy ain't doing right over here. And it got to a point where they didn't have enough money to start giving these people their money.
Especially because now you can get your money out of a bank account, you know, digitally. You don't have to go into the bank and withdraw your money or do anything like that. Like, you can transfer
all that shit.
Right. in seconds, you know, and you know, now put that liability on a whole different bank. So with people trying to move this money as quickly as they did, you know, some people were like, oh, the bank isn't going to collapse. Right. The bank has my back. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So, you know,
some people actually trust the banking system.
Yeah. They didn't move. And, you know, others was like, nah, I don't think I want to play with them like that. So they started taking their money out, and that wasn't good for the bank. Because, you know, people start moving money. It has to be there for them to take. So.
Hey, look, this ain't the first time I've seen something now with these banks going ham. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Wells Fargo has some shit going on where people been going to the bank on payday and their money ain't been there. They calling their job. They're like, hey, what's up, bro? They're like, nah, we pay you. Mm-hmm. Whatever you got going on is with the bank. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a lot of shit going on with these banks, man. Mm-hmm. Like, how y'all feel about this? Like,
and then I know you remember not too long ago, in which I have Bank of America, but there was maybe BOA. Like a month ago where I mean, granted, it didn't negatively affect me because I was selling money from one account to the other, so the money was still in my other account. But there was, but when I was looking at the account I sent it to, I was like, I know I sent myself money, but yeah, with that situation where people were sending money and it wasn't showing up, or like you could, I mean, because I couldn't see the transaction or anything, and I keep up with my expenses, so I knew that I sent the money, and then of course I get on social media, everybody's talking about it. So now isn't a bad time to start putting your money back under the mattress, but but then again, they say that paper currency isn't gonna mean anything soon anyway, so
yeah, man. So how you feel about this banking shit, man? I know what we do. I mean, we got our own businesses. We get money. We trying to, you know, gotta find a way. Like, we learning our way through this shit as we go through this shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, how that make you feel about that shit, man?
I mean, I kind of knew it was stuff like this would end up happening.
You got talking to
so much crap going on in the world.
Right.
So yeah, they just, you know, putting a dollar sign on bank accounts, and they know they don't actually have the assets in the bank account to give the people.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we can easily just slap a number on the screen
Mm-hmm.
and
Right.
make people believe that it's there, but in reality, it's not. So,
Right.
take that up with their bank. I don't know.
And I mean,
We gotta wake up at the end of the day. That's it.
right. I mean, because even banks have insurance, but these people had
Well,
millions of dollars.
Based on the FDIC, like the FDIC insured shit, your money only insured up to $250,000.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of these tech startups in Silicon Valley, these $1 billion companies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You tell me I can only get $250,000 out of the $4.7 billion that my company worth? Oh yeah, we got a serious problem. Like a serious problem at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because people got to pay people and all of that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, that shit crazy, man. I hate to be one of them people that go to the bank on payday. Because most motherfuckers living check to check nowadays, bro. Like 70% of Americans can't afford a $500 unexpected expense right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you go to the bank, your check might only have been $576. You know what I'm saying? And they telling you can't get that amount. That shit is shift motherfucker whole life around right quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So do you think that the amount of access that they give us to credit is now affecting the money that's in the banks?
Yeah, they're giving out more credit than they actually have.
and people finessing that credit shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is finding ways to get them $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 credit lines and shit like that.
Right.
And they manipulating the fuck out of them shit, or they just transferring credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pay for this credit with this credit, I'm pay for that credit with this credit, pay for that credit with this credit. You know what I'm saying? So all of this money moving around, and the banks is doing it off of credit. You know what I'm saying? But that credit is based off of how much money people got in your bank. You know what I'm saying? So that shit fucked up, man. I know. Like, that shit wild. That shit
United
wild.
States is just a big business, but don't nobody play fair. So
Right.
be safe. Or I don't know. Some people say stay dangerous. Pick your side.
I say spread your money around, man. Like, don't keep all your bread at one place, because you never know what the fuck happened with these banks and shit.
You definitely
man.
don't.
You don't have all that shit sitting in one place, and then one day you wake up and you can't access none of that shit. You know, at least have a little reserve in another bank. Well, like, I bet them,
You
but
gotta spread it out. I think.
Yeah.
Keep them out your business. I don't know.
Spread them
Work
out.
hard.
Hey,
Work like Trump.
facts. Like, y'all
Yeah.
coming to get me, y'all gotta find that motherfucker. I got that shit all over the place.
Yeah.
Foreign
but
banks
like,
and
it's
everything.
crazy. I mean, but even with myself, it's hard to, I mean, I have several bank accounts, but it's hard to, you know, like, I'm an influencer. All my money, all my payment is digital. So where am I going
Right.
hide the money? There is no, like, there's no hiding it. So
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That's ultimately how I want it to be. You know,
I know, and I'm just like, I know.
Trying to tell you, yeah, everything digital, man.
I ain't follow them yet, 'cause I'm scared.
You gotta be like them old, them old men that sell collard greens inside the road. Them boys keep about a good $4 or $5 grand in their pocket, straight cash.
I mean, I can get the cash, but it's gonna have to go through the bank first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta deposit it somewhere, and that's the crazy thing, But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start telling people they got to send me my payment in a pigeon. They gonna have to, put it in a bottle.
Tie that bitch to the foot out there. Look at that
There's
bitch
a
dead.
Chinese restaurant around here. They still only accept cash. All these years, they done been open.
Word.
They want cash.
See, them boy playing them tax games. See, them boy like, we can't report all of this shit. Goddamn, but that's in the seat.
So good, then I gotta go to the
Right. You gotta be hating that shit.
Hey, dang, I can't Apple Pay you right quick.
I hate that shit in Cali. Like, you trying to go get weed in Cali. Most of the dispensaries out there only take cash. You know what I'm saying?
See, they playing the game.
Yeah, that should be crazy. That shit do be crazy. But yeah, man, the reason we here today, man, Black Excellence. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? So, we always here to celebrate, uplift our people. You know what I'm saying? When we see our people doing big things out here, getting to it on their own terms. You know what I'm saying? It's always something to celebrate, man. So go ahead and reintroduce yourself and let the people know what your business is, like how you get into it out here.
All right. Well, again, my name is Nikea. I consider myself an entrepreneur. I do several things, but first and foremost, Touch of Love massage service is my bread and butter. So, and it's my purpose, I feel. So, and which that's massage. I'm a licensed massage therapist. I've been doing this for like going on 6 years now.
Word.
I think I've been massaging Ashley for just as long.
And y'all, she come to the house,
Right.
okay? Ain't no, I'm talking about a VIP service.
Pull up.
Yeah, I do offer mobile massage, but I work for a chiropractic doctor as well. We'll work with, and I have a studio of my own where I can accept clients. So.
Oh, word. That's lit, man. So let's get into it, Ash. Let's go.
All right, so tell us more about how you kind of got started with massage therapy. Like, what was the turning point for you to make this into a career?
Well, I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare, and I initially started in nursing, but I don't know, the more I was working in nursing and the blood and all that different stuff, I just felt like I don't need to go that route. But also I knew I wanted to have a license as well, to where I can establish my own business outside of just being an employee and working 12-hour shifts as a nurse. So
Right.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna go this route. So I was working front desk at a spa, and I kind of got insight. I really didn't know much about massage, but me working front desk and seeing the massage therapists kind of coming in and out, learning how they schedules, learning how they get paid, you know, how flexible their schedules can be. I was like, well, this is something I think I could do. So I just said, I'm going to school. So I went to school and I got my license.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
That's lit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, massage therapy, like, that's something that ain't
It's an acquired
prevalent in
taste.
conversation. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't
Yeah.
something that everybody thinking about diving into. So, like, what even sparked your interest to be like this is like without that being a conversation around you, like without everybody saying like, yeah, this is a lane you should go into, this is a lane you should go into, it make you pivot and be like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do this.
Well, I was learning a lot about myself and life in general, more about natural healing, holistic healing. So I was kind of leaning more in that direction. And I mean, it was very much so fitting in that, you know, it kind of relates so much to, it is, I'm not going to say it relates, it is natural healing. So I said, you know, this is something that I want to do, because I can see that everyone is waking up, learning more about health, how to better take care of themselves, self-love, self-care. So I was like, I could see this being a growing industry. So
Yeah, facts.
Now, since it is a growing industry, and like I said, a lot of people don't really understand the benefits of massage therapy. Like, is that something that you were thinking about, you know, maybe being an instructor, or like what kind of plans do you have for this for the future, like going forward?
Well, I feel that no matter what we do or what profession that you're in, eventually you have to graduate and become an instructor or educator. So somewhere down the line, or even now, I'm educating people as I work now on better ways to take care of themselves. But I do see myself in the future educating students when it comes to massage therapy, like
Okay.
different modalities, ways to be certified, and different things.
Now, we know that massage therapy is your baby, but there's some other stuff that you be getting into. Talk to us about that too.
Well, before massage, that's where Lady Love comes in at, Lady Love Entertainment, because I was doing music, rapping for a few years. Then that wasn't making too
got
much
some
money.
bars, man. Some bars, man. You get to it. Man.
I did that, and then it wasn't making much money, you know, initially. So I was like, I'm gonna start throwing parties so that I can make some money. So I started event planning, throwing parties, doing open mics to kind of help artists come together along with myself to kind of have exposure. And that's kind of like where that all came about, Lady Love Entertainment. So.
Okay. You were telling me last night you was at an open mic event. How did that go? Miss
They
Judge.
was too lit. Lord, they were trying to go on all night. I had to leave.
Facts.
They held it down. Shout out to Russian, the master producer. But no, they did good. It was a lot of artists out last night, and it was nice. So.
Yeah, facts. I know with that music, man. I did music for a little while myself, man.
Oh wow! Yeah. So what'd you do?
I've been rapping.
Earth be coming up on my Apple Music. I be like,
I've been getting it in, man. I've been doing that rapping shit for a second, just moving around, shooting a few videos, you know what I'm saying, getting it done, trying to keep my name out there. But I know how expensive that shit is.
It is, and you have to be real dedicated and serious. I think it's one of the.
And as a female,
most dedicated.
That shit more expensive for y'all than it is for us. You know what I'm saying?
It don't be that bad for Ashley. She already got all the fashion.
What you mean?
You might need to do it.
Right. Like, you
Listen,
good.
I told you, let me get on the track. I told you, you know what I'm saying? Send me a little beat. Let me. But I got to think about it. You can't put me on the spot. I can't freestyle or nothing. You know, I need to be able to think about it, you know.
Cardi B can't freestyle.
Let me plan it out.
Most rappers can't freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
next episode,
even when people say they be
y'all.
freestyling, it's just like bars that they got in the cut somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I think you just.
Well, Erks, I'm trying to get some bars in the cut. What's up? I done told you. You know what I'm saying? Take me to the studio.
Go ahead. Let me get a little. Let me get a little 8 bars right quick.
Nah, I can't. I just told you I can't. I don't got no bars.
Right.
I don't have none. I need you to help me come up with something.
So how is it, man? Like balancing both businesses, you know what I'm saying? Like, does one ever interfere with the other? You ever have to cancel one on one side so you can take care of something on the other side? Like, how that work?
No, just scheduling good in that area is fine. But initially starting out, when I was doing music and promoting and then kind of switching over to massage, it wasn't difficult because I had to process it throughout the time I was in school because I knew there was gonna be some conflict.
Right.
Me taking pictures, being a rapper, doing this, doing that, modeling, and then it's like, okay, but now I'm a massage therapist, and people kind of look at massage therapy. Ignorant people look at massage therapy in a I don't want to say condescending, but it's like in a negative way. I don't know.
Right.
In a provocative way.
Yeah, in a provocative way when it's really. It don't have anything to do with that, but over the time in movies and just the messages that people put out there, it has kind of turned it into something that it's not supposed to be. But that's primarily, I noticed, like on the East Coast, to where we still lingering behind, but we linger behind on a lot of things.
Right, right.
So it's like up north, West Coast, people, they know the importance of it. They're very involved. But here, which is good for me, I can educate people, and it's just gonna become a growing business because of it.
So like being a female in that business, I know you just touched on it a little bit, but like I know it come with a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like
actually, it don't come with.
Like people wanting to fuck with it for like the wrong reason.
First of all, Nikea is gonna stand her ground, okay? Even if somebody did try it, she gonna go ahead and shut it down. So I'm sure she don't have no problem.
See, that's what I think. Like a lot of therapists, I notice. I don't know, for one reason or other, they don't really put themselves out there that much, and I don't know if it's because if it's maybe like a part-time thing or they're living under the stigma of massage, so they don't want to really put it out there. I don't know. But I knew that me putting it out was going to help me to kind of eliminate a lot of the bull crap.
Right.
Because people know that I take it serious. I'm not hiding it. Everybody know what I do. I'm promoting and marketing my business all the time, and I stand firm on just doing professional business. So I really don't get that much craziness that comes every blue moon. You might get a weird phone call, somebody asking you something weird.
Right.
But I'm telling you, they know that it's against the law. So when you tell them no, they flying, they hanging up, they
get out of here.
Get out dash. They think you didn't figure them out. You know who they are or something.
Yeah.
But it really don't come with that much craziness because of the fact that I think that I do promote it and put it out there so much.
Right.
That people know, okay, that ain't where I need to go for that.
Facts. So you said you got your own studio and shit too. Like, so which one you had first? Like, was you like mobile going to places first, or did you have the studio first and branch out from there? Like,
well, initially coming out of school, I think for like that first 6 months, not even a whole year, I was mobile primarily, picking up clients. But then I just was blessed. I ran into, I'll go ahead and say his name is Brian. He runs Capital Nails and Spa off of Assembly Street. And he helps out a lot of growing people, you know, in the spa industry who's starting out doing nails, whatever they doing, wax, massage. And so he gave me a chance and let me rent space out of his building. So yeah, and I was there for like 3 years up until COVID.
Oh, word. So you still got the space now?
Not that particular space.
Yeah, different one.
Shut down. He closed a portion of the building down after COVID. Right. But I still remain downtown off of Calhoun Street after being on Assembly.
Right, facts.
So Nikea, go ahead and tell us, you said that you're an event planner, So tell us what you got coming up. I know you got something coming up.
Well, I try to do a networking event at least once a year, once or twice a year. So I have an event coming up April the 15th. It's at Chop House 75 off of Decker Boulevard. It's called Rep Your Brand. The point and the purpose of this event is to kind of like motivate people to continue to brand their businesses, and which it did. I noticed quite a few people sent me updated logos, and people are telling me they're going out and getting new merch made for the event, and not only to motivate others, but really to motivate myself too, because I get the slacking too when it comes to branding and marketing sometimes. So I'm like, if I do this, I know I'm definitely going to be on it for like the first 4 months of the year. There's no way around it because I have this event coming up.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I have like over 25 businesses involved, music labels, videographers, designers, artists, different people that's branding their businesses. That's gonna come out and network.
I want to come.
Y'all gonna have to come out. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to put it out there. I'm trying to get as many people as I can to come out and network pretty much. But I'm gonna give back because some of the people have pretty much donated money towards the event for the promotion. So I'm gonna give back a great deal of the proceeds to the business owners. It'll be in cool ways, maybe just like raffle tickets and stuff like that. But just to give back the money, because I primarily just want to get the promotion and out of it.
So which business you bringing out there? You bringing the massage therapy, or you bringing?
I actually manage a couple models, so they're very they're going to be very much involved because they model. So if any of the businesses need them to come out and wear their brand.
I'm not an official model, you know what I'm saying? But
come on. It's just for us to have fun.
Yeah.
But so.
See, I don't know about that. You got a couple models too, like.
Oh yeah, definitely. Akeisha the curvy model, and Karma the model right now is who I'm focusing on. So.
Right. So them boy be doing like music videos and all that shit.
Yeah, they've done a few, but these two models, they're trying to graduate and be more on a professional, classy. And there's nothing not classy about videos, but we all know they can get raunchy. We see. So they do more so of like fashion shows and photo shoots.
For real.
What's up? I'm trying to be a model.
Stop playing. Actually, you already know anything I do.
You don't see how cute my pictures be? You don't see my Instagram pictures?
Actually, you can.
And girl, I be taking my own pictures.
Yeah, I already know. When you first started doing pictures, we did come and do some pictures.
Wasn't a kid. Y'all, I'm about to be a model.
Graduating from pictures.
I'm about to be a part of Lady Love Entertainment. Y'all just wait.
But yeah, so I definitely want anybody who has a business, to come out and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, facts, man.
It's hard for us to get to know each other. It seems
Period.
like we support each other more when we actually have a rapport and we actually get to meet each other. It's like this whole digital thing sometimes.
Right.
Well, we in the building, April 15th. I'm telling y'all right now.
Facts, we in there, man. Fuck it, Green Room Irks. I might drop a track or two, man.
I do have some performances too. My thing is, if you're an artist, you always
might have to come drop a few bars. Right.
I'm about to say, and Irk's up here downplaying his music, y'all. Irk's music be in rotation with my regular music, and I don't even be knowing that it be Irk's until I look, and I be like, that's Irk's. Because it just fall in rotation.
Yeah, we gotta keep that shit out there. You know, I let the music talk for itself.
Coming out too.
What's up, Irk? She just gave you a spot on the stage. Irk, what's up?
Pull up. It's nothing. Small things. What you talk about? Yeah, man.
What's up?
But yeah, man, you, like you touched on earlier, that's a good way to keep yourself motivated, man. Like keeping yourself around people who doing similar things. So even if they're not doing the same thing you're doing, like it just got their own motion. I motivate myself by doing this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like just getting in tune with other people that got businesses going and just trying to find different lanes for me to tap into myself. You know what I'm saying? So like just hearing people's journeys and how they get into their business and shit like that. Like, yeah, that'd be good, man. And for me,
I done learned a lot from Ashley Lord. She done about helped me get my car, y'all. Girl, but yes.
Nah, Ashley on it. She definitely here, man. She be bringing the information too.
It spreads it, yes.
You know,
that's what we need, man. That's why I appreciate everybody that come by the podcast, man. Because that means you willing to spread the information and you ain't scared to see somebody else possibly doing better than you. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like that affect a lot of people. A lot of people just don't want to see somebody else doing better than them and what they do or whatever.
Because people be haters in real life.
Right.
It's weird.
You know what I'm saying? They, like to project their own insecurities or their own inability to do things on the other people. So they don't want to clap for you, but we clap for everybody on the green room.
Yeah, facts, man. So we love to see what you're doing, man. And I hope to see more of you out here. I got to follow you and tap into what you got going on. I've been introduced to you through Ash, you know what I'm saying? So
I definitely would love to introduce other people to you because there's so many people that love to do these podcasts. They trying to get out there. Everybody got something to say. So.
Bring them on down, man. Everybody starting these businesses and shit. I just love that shit, man. Like I like spending my money with black people. I like putting my money in their hand. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say support the brand. You know what I'm saying? Like you got like these companies like. No, knock to them, boy. Target and Walmart, you know what I'm saying? All the, Black History Month, buy this, black this, or whatever. I like to put the money into my people hands. Shop black owned, not black themed. You know what I'm saying?
They come through on the clutch. If you stuck somewhere deep down in the country, you ain't got no access to that.
Right.
But
they come through, but shop with your people sometimes.
Right. And I will say this. I will say that Target, I think, does a little bit better job because I was just watching this lady TikTok. I don't know if y'all saw her pillows. She literally said that she had only had her pillow business for 3 days before she was picked up by Target for their Black History collection. Literally, she was like, she started the brand, they saw it, they hit her up, and she was like, and they didn't try to cheat her. Like they offered her a substantial amount of money, for her to make this pillow for their Black History collection. Right. And she went with this. So she was, she was very grateful for that. So I will say that, like I said, I think Target is a little bit better because they pick up a lot of hair care lines, skincare,
when you give the opportunities to the black creators and the people who doing that shit themselves, like that's different. But when you
they got them on the label, Irks, they picture, they background, everything. Right. So
I seen the lady who be smiling all the motherfucking time. I can't remember her name. She got some shit in Target right now too.
I heard good about Target.
What that lady name is? She always
Tabitha.
Yeah. She got some shit in there. She just be cheesing up all the time.
That you're in, I ran into a lot of people who do the T-shirts and stuff like that, and they get contracts through. They live right here in the city, and they get these contracts through Target. So where they doing like St. Patrick's Day, when the holidays come, they doing thousands of shirts, and they dropping them off to Targets, getting paid.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Target, and we got something on the day. They do. So I like Target. You know what I'm saying?
Because I didn't know that. I thought Targets had like their own people to do their prints. But they have like all these small independent contractors that's doing their shirts.
Well,
even this journal that I got from Target was like a black artist like created this. So yeah, Target really be they be, I like Target.
That's pretty.
That's another lane, man. So yeah, man, I appreciate what you do, just bringing black people together, because you know I for my people. You know, I ain't saying me being the blackest of the black man. them boy be giving me a hard time out there in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they don't be understanding until I converse with them, boy. Like, oh man might be on some different shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to just that you creating this space for people to not have to conform to anything, to come and present their businesses to other people and just get in touch with other people in tune to see what they got going on. So, and
I'm gonna be there.
That's what's up. Yeah. We pulling up.
You always support Ashley. I really appreciate you, but I know you're a busy lady now. Y'all see her.
Yeah, facts.
All the time.
Yeah.
Listen, I be trying to tell her about this shit. I be like, hey, Ash, we shooting this weekend? No, shit, I'm gonna be out the country. You know, do your thing, bro.
I tell him I would have shoot from Jamaica, but he ain't trying to hear that. I told him I would have sent my part. You know, we could have went live. We could have been on FaceTime. You know.
Facts.
Oh yeah, with a nice background.
Nah, we good, man. But go ahead, let the people know where they can find you. If they need any of your services, whatever you provide, just let them know. Just list out everything where they can get in contact with you.
Well, Touch of Love Massage Services is on Instagram and Facebook. 803 Lady Love on Instagram. Nikea Berry on Facebook. And I can't keep up with the rest of those.
We gonna put it on the screen. Don't worry about it, y'all.
I swear.
Thanks, man. So if you're in the area, I mean, you're in the right there in Columbia. It's a lot of black dollars circulating in Columbia, man. You know, I coming from the upstate, so I just like Ash introducing me to these people. So now when I come in the city, you know what I'm saying, I know to go fuck with my people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I like to do when I travel. I don't want them little bougie man. Like, hey, let's get dressed up and go spend our money with them boys. You know, I go find my people. You know what I'm saying? Where I like. So if you're in the Met, she already tell you where to find her, man. We appreciate you coming through here today. You know what I'm saying? Green Room, we all about supporting our people. That's what it's about, man. Bigging our people up. So just tell you where to find her. If you're in the Met, you need that massage, you know what I'm saying? You need to get right, got that little back hurt. You do like physical therapy type shit too? You do like physical therapy type shit too?
Well, I'm actually thinking, I said I would never go back to school, but I'm actually thinking about it for physical therapy. But we do have to help people and assist them with physical therapy.
Right.
Or what about like stretch therapy? Now, and I'm gonna just ask you this, and I'm gonna wrap this up, because I did go to like a stretch therapist where like literally it wasn't like a massage; it was just 2 hours of stretching, literally. And oh my
God, that's a lot of work on your body though.
And Nikea, my arms was tingling. My arms was tingling. Oh, girl, it was so good. Please learn how to do it.
Yeah, you I'm thinking about it. I'm in massage. We have to get certified in several different things over time. So in time.
Right, all right. Y'all heard that. So next time she come back, she gonna be stretching me. All right.
Yeah, I need the massages. Tap in. You know, she always throwing events, getting some shit going on. So y'all make sure y'all tap in so y'all can pull up, pop out, connect with your people.
And shout out to the Green Room for real.
Yeah, man, we here, man. You know what I'm saying? Green Room, we spreading the word. We getting it out there, man. So we thank you for stopping by.
Thank you as well.
Always.
We thank you for stopping by. We appreciate what you do for the people. Another dope episode of the Green Room, man. Y'all tap in.